Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, alive and in color from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, about 30 or 40 miles from the USA-Mexico border, the Rio Grande River. Don't you just love this time change? Doesn't it just excite you to get up an hour earlier, actually? It's just, to me, it's just crap. I mean, I don't know why we still do it. Arizona doesn't do it. But anyway, what else? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow, right now. And right now just went poof. So if there's anything you want to do, I suggest that you get busy doing it. Hey Google, what's the temperature at Fort Clark Springs, Texas?
In Fort Clark Springs, it's currently 55 degrees.
With a high of 84 and sunshine. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
Right now in Llano, it's 56 degrees.
With a high of 81. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Carrizozo, New Mexico?
The current temperature in Carrizozo is 42 degrees.
With a high
Due
of
to current
59.
wind conditions, it feels like it's 35.
Always win, always win. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving on a trip here pretty soon. Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil?
Pointless.
Because it's pointless.
Ta-da. Yep. Anyway, thank you. Now, be quiet. Anyway, moving along to what? Anyway, I've been living in an RV a long time. All of you know that. Going on, I don't know, 27 years, I think. Pretty close. This happens to be a Class C motorhome, Thor 4 Winds 22E, 2021 year model. And I had a Casita. What else? Oh, I'm not going to go through all that crap. I've had a lot of them. And yeah, I even lived in a Toyota Prius for a while. So, but be that as it may, comments. This person's name is Kosiski on the tiny home. He says, at 4:25, 4 minutes 25 seconds for the best sheesh of the day. I guess I said that during that video. I don't know. This is on the anticipation. Carl H. Have fun, sir. I hope to do this soon. Yeah, tomorrow's D-Day. I plan on leaving tomorrow, and I'll go down to Del Rio for a day. I got to get groceries and a few items from Walmart, so I'll just take my time, do that. Stay the night at the recreation area there, the Amistad National Recreation Area. And then from there, I'm not sure which direction I'm going to head because I've got a deal pending. I'm working on another, you know me, project, so to speak. And we'll see how that goes. That'll change the direction slightly, maybe. This is Martin Kern, new subscriber to the channel. Love that cruising, more and more. Well, thank you, Martin Kern. You're very welcome, and welcome aboard another Rusty Ranger. Thank you, Martin. Enjoy your day. D.E. Christie, this is on anticipation. It's springtime coming. All animals get inspired by springtime, even us human ones. Enjoy all of it, amigo, and happy Sunday to you, now Monday. Says, I almost bought a sailboat to live and travel on when I was young and adventurous. Just before I did, I had a couple of life mind changers. But anyway, yeah, sailing is not easy, guys. You got to know more. You got to know a lot. You got to be a repairman, too, because when you're out there in the middle of the ocean and something breaks, you got to be able to fix it or get close. This is Stockology on the tiny home. I'd buy it for $16,000, but not $16,007. Well, that's good to know. Genius person. D.E. Christie, the equinox comes on March the 20th. Sounds like excellent timing to catch the start of New Mexico wild spring blooms. Might have a few light rains that bring the air alive with sweet scents and sights. Enjoy this spring, amigo. Yeah, the desert kind of comes alive. You know, you'd be surprised how a desert looks after a little moisture. I mean, there's blooms everywhere. It is beautiful to me. And the smell, you know. Steve Combs. My ex-wife just texted me, wish you were here. She does that every time she walks through a cemetery. She's got a sense of humor, doesn't she? Anyway, My Beauty Place. Thank you. Very interested in the tiny home stuff. Got a lot of comments on tiny home stuff, and we'll go down. This is on the road again soon. Patty Hernandez. Is the fiberglass RV for sale? The Bowler, I have no clue, and I don't know the people's names that own it. And you're welcome to drive here to Fort Clark Springs and talk to them. This person's name is Zero or O. It's a $16,000 shed. Well, it is, but you can make a home out of it if you use your imagination. This is the beautiful city of Carrizozo, New Mexico. You know, it's not much there. It's windy sometimes. But for some reason, I like Carrizozo, New Mexico. I also like Capitan, New Mexico. I'd say those are, for some reason, two of my favorite places. You know, Santa Fe is nice and Taos are nice, but they're so touristy, they've kind of lost their flavor for me. But Carrizozo is just a dusty little New Mexico town, and that's all I want it to be. Diana Banks, thanks for the tour. My dad is from Carrizozo. Used to go visit my grandmother and aunt and cousins who live there. They're gone now. Where'd they go? Haven't been there for probably 50 years. It was fun to see. My grandparents at one time had a little adobe house there, but it was falling down 50 years ago. Probably not there now. Kind of sad. Well, that's change, you know. I can't remember who it was, Robert Wolf, or somebody wrote a book, You Can Never Go Home Again. It's a pretty interesting book. Max Mulsane or Mulsani on the tiny home. I wish I had known about this 30 years ago when I got out of the Army. I would have easily settled for living like this up in Washington or Oregon and lived on my own without the problems of noisy neighbors nearby or anyone else for that matter, just to get the hell away if nothing else. You know, it is amazing. You know, neighborhoods, you know, they're packed in there. And, you know, I don't think people were ever intended to live that close together because we all have our, quote, little idiosyncrasies, the strange stuff we do, like mow the grass at 3 o'clock in the morning or bring out a weed eater at 4 a.m. and, you know, then play loud music and stuff. So, yeah, it's crazy. This is on comment call. Scotty Thompson's got two here. Nice coat, jacket, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Cool comment call. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. The masked bowler from Wisconsin. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Madison, Wisconsin?
In Madison, it's currently 35 degrees.
35 with a high of 52 and no rain. How about that? Pretty nice, Scotty, for what y'all have had. This is Nesta Surf on Anticipation. Here because Maddie Van Halen shouted you out on his channel. Maddie Van Halen shouted you out in his channel. Subscribed, good content. Thank you, Nesta Surf. Well, welcome all you good guys, new guys. We got two. That's good. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Thank you. Anyway, Clint Price, Carly Simon is 1 month older than you, Rusty. Yeah, I always liked her, even when I was younger, and she was younger too. Her voice just said something to me, you know what I mean? And there was another lady that wasn't very, she never reached the big time, but she sang a song about all the da 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 dum, da da dum, da da dum. Something about all the wild horses ran away or something. And she had a beautiful voice, man. And I remember things like that. But anyway, thank you, Clint Price. Gene Walker, you know the saying, a boat is a hole in the water you pour money into. Yeah, that's definitely true. I had one. I had two. And they don't appreciate, they depreciate. Mikey Losefa, this would be my mini man cave on the tiny home. RV Living with the Geezer. Yeah, check his channel out. He has a YouTube channel. He is out in the Fort Davis, Alpine, Texas area. Rusty, once you're able to receive mail in New Mexico, I'll mail you a cow dog. That's a good thought. Yeah, I've got I can get a mailbox in Capitan and in Carrizozo real easily because I own property there and I just go in and re-up my box. It's free. Okie Jammer says, you're an inspiration, Rusty. Thank you, Okie. Julie Bliss, in Michigan, the Amish make 16 by 20 with a steel roof delivered for $10,000. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good deal. I wouldn't mind having that, 16 by 20. This is all for Scuba 05. Starting price at 40,000. Guess I can build my own for much less. Awesome. Now that's on a real tiny home I did in I think that was in Kingsland, Texas. It's 399 square feet. Angela Monroe on the tiny home says, thank you for sharing this. You're very welcome. Thomas Fenton on anticipation. Carly Simon, what a dish. That picture on the cover of No Secrets is forever ingrained in my mind. You're so vain and the right thing to do had much commercial success. Between her, Stevie Nicks, and the Wilson sisters of the heart, they really fuel my fire. Giddy up. Well, giddy up, Thomas. This is Vernanda Blue. Got me thinking to use this for a business. Now that's on the tiny home. Then we go down here. A lot of comments on the tiny home, but we've been through a million of them, a bunch of negative crap. Anyway, Louis Paparella. Carly is very talented. Never has to work for a living. She's heir to the Simon & Schuster book publishing fortune. Well, that's interesting. I did not know that. But whatever, she's got a beautiful voice and she writes good stuff. L, this is great since Biden's been in office. Yeah, we went down to tiny homes. I hear you. But he, it's crazy. He's got advisors. He doesn't. No president or leader in the world knows everything. They have advisors that give them information, and if the advisors are good and the information is correct, then they make the right choice. If it's not, then they don't. I mean, it's a crazy world we live in. I'm surprised we do as good as we do. PJ Frog 10. Anticipation is just like waiting for Christmas when you're a little kid. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. Joanna Todd on the tiny home. Where's the bathroom? Outside on the ground, babe. Squat down there and get with them. Anyway, there's got to get rid of this guy. I'll give Matilda a little snack this morning. This is Joel Dillon. He says, you're all a bunch of peeps. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. So we're going to get rid of you, Joel. I'll just remove your comment. And, yeah, away you go. And here comes Matilda, the trash can right here. Lid opens like this. We hit this little button here. And Joe Dillon's gone. He's in the trash can now. And Matilda got she likes waffles, man. I'm telling you. We're going to go with waffles and maple syrup and some hash browns and a sausage and orange juice or whatever you want, babe. It's on the house. Thanks to Joe. Anyway, Dale Pointer's got a poem here. Dale Pointer, anticipation is waiting. It's been so long, like the lyrics back when, like an old-fashioned love song. But the road is calling, it is my home. Like a seafaring adventurer, I must roam. No time to waste, time to raise the flags high, headwinds ahead and anchors up, and time to say bye-bye, goodbye. No, you're right. Dale, that's true. It's time to get on the road again. Yeah, I get a little restless. I do. I'm human. And anyway, Jessica Flores on the Sunspot, driving from near Cloudcroft. I was driving down the mountain, I think. No, I drove over to Sunspot. I remember now. That's where they have the telescope. Anyway, Jessica says, wow, you're going straight up into the blue sky. I'm hanging. And yes, stargazing. Why did you go there to share this gym with us, ear popping and all? Your breakfast burrito is something to look forward to when you get back down the mountain. I hear you. But anyway, thank you for your comments, Jessica. Cheap Laugh Kennedy on anticipation. I think traveling is one of the greatest pleasures in life, especially if you've not been there before. I always enjoy your road trips, Rusty. Great times. Yeah, traveling to new places is exciting, but as I've gotten older, I like the predictability of going back to places I've been to before because I know where the grocery stores are, where the gasoline is, how to get around, and I don't get lost. So I usually go back to New Mexico to the places I've been before that I enjoyed, and I'll probably do that again this year. Ken, Tula's Endless Summer is a good sailing channel. Lots of adventures. Thank you very much, Ken. Yeah, I watch some sailing channels. Here we go. This is Anchored in Jesus, okay? I love Home Depot. They have great things and good quality. This is RBT. We've never heard this one before. This is on the Tiny Home Home Depot. That wasn't particle board. It's MSD, which is perfectly fine for a building. All right. See, we've never heard that, anything like that. Anticipation on back. This is Backroads 82. I have to think that doing what makes you happy and having that to look forward to is one of the most important things in life that keeps us going. I always look forward to seeing what your next adventure will be. Have fun and best of luck. Yeah. You take guys like Warren Buffett and his partner Munger. Munger I think is 97 and Warren Buffett is 92, or let's see, is that right? He was born in 1930 when he was 92. And anyway, what keeps them going is they've kept their minds active, doing investments all along these years. They don't invest in stocks; they buy businesses. Is what they do, and no, they've done quite well actually. Thank you very much, Backroads 82. BH on the tiny home. Maybe we can rent one from BlackRock. Okay, probably could. Sherry Hooker. Rusty, I enjoyed the ride and the conversation. My husband and I traveled in our later married life, and I still remember the exhilaration of anticipation. Thanks for the memories. Well, I'm making memories now. I'm still making them. Like in that Carly Simon song. Anticipation. These are the good old days. There's no doubt about that. This is Angie on driving from Alpine to Fort Davis. That was a biggie. This is and was a great ride on this Sunday. Yep, watching your older traveling videos and description on the area. I enjoy you, Rusty. Enjoying you, my friend. Thank you, Angie. Have a good day. This is Anticipation. Debbie Weckler. Absolutely to everything you said. Yeah, and this person's on the tiny home. It says Jason Lawson, 1975, says Canada too. I don't know. Do they have Home Depot in Canada? I guess they do. Got 3 in a row here on Anticipation. We'll see what we got here. Starlight says enjoyed. Thank you. Anthony Hornbeck, whatever. Google that. I will if I can spell it. Thank you, Anthony. This is Matthew Jessic. Sad you sound so lonely. Oh, that I sound lonely. I feel you. Oh, come on. I'm gonna remove that. No, I'm not. I'll leave it on. It was stupid. Read that comment, Matthew Jessic. What a weirdo, man. Anyway, this is all the way. We'll go down on the road again very soon. Lulu 59. Maybe you could store your golf cart in your shed or chain up the cart. No, I'll leave it here, but I'll block it so it'd be hard to move. And then I've got insurance on it, so, and there's also, the good thing is there's a lot of retired police officers in this neighborhood. They have security that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They certainly don't have a high theft problem. Anyway, well, you got to come through a guard gate to get in here. And they take pictures of your license plates and you. Let's see, we'll go down here. Here's one here. Rob Towan, last one. On Anticipation says, I had forgotten about the Carly Simon tune. All I know is when I saw the title of this video, my mind's eye was filled with the image of a hot dog and a bottle of Heinz 57 ketchup above the hot dog angled downward. Yuck. I don't like ketchup on hot dogs. Whatever. I'm glad you told us that, Rob. I mean, we were all wondering if you like ketchup on your hot dogs. Jeez. Sherry Hooker, Ramblin' Rusty. On the move again. Enjoy the day. Yeah, well, I got to clean the windows today. And what else? There's 2 things I have to do today. Well, I want to check the mail, of course. And clean the windshield. Oh, yeah, check the tires. And, yeah, we're ready then. We're ready to pull out. But anyway, guys, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on a cool morning, this is Rusty78609 saying, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem. Adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? Because it helps. If you don't want to fool with it, don't worry about it. It doesn't cost you a penny. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. You know what I mean? And the only way to lose weight and keep it off is eat less, okay? Get a smaller plate. That helps. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, 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 stretch. Swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll live better, or you'll live healthier longer, I think. I think exercise is good for you. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So common sense says, add good ingredients, okay? Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Why? Because it's the negativity from the whole universe. Exaggerated. And sometimes it's just out and out lies. You know what I mean? So, it's your choice. You do you. If you wake up in the morning and start watching Fox News or MSNBC, that's a good way to start a day. Whoa, wow. Anyway, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego. Vaya con Dios, aloha, until the noon video, which will be, I don't know. But anyway, guys, enjoy your Monday, and we'll be on the road, hopefully, tomorrow. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.